Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram.
Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram,
Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram. Jai Jai Ram Om. Before we enter into the topic, we thought a couple of guidelines we will read for the sake of newcomers. Now, every month we have a Namotsava where we are trying to really understand the significance of Nami. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, that is the Nama chanted here. Of whom? That Nami is there. To us, probably many of us, it becomes a program. A program specified in specified hours, in specified time. But it has got everything to do with our very life. So how to bridge the gap? Everybody joins for the chanting, but after the chanting is over, we are back to me and mine only. So how to do that? Then we were prompted to bring in examples drawn from daily life and try to understand through that example about the Nami whose name we are chanting. For example, a mobile phone needs regular charging to function properly. In the same way, a plant requires consistent watering to remain healthy and grow. Likewise, the mind too requires regular nourishments from the power within through higher thoughts, remembrance, and spiritual practices. Without this connection, it becomes weak, restless, and easily disturbed by outer situation. That power of strength within is the Nami. Whose name we are chanting? Nama chanting with regularity gradually renews inner energy and deepens our connection with the divine power within. The divine power because of which, we know now we are sitting. We know that we are hearing. We know that we are seeing. We know that we are. That is the Nami. It has no name and form. So So it is difficult. Because only that has got a name and form we can conceive in our mind. This is not possible unless we go within. Just like, you cannot say this is electricity, but you can say electricity is there in the bulb, because electricity is a power. Power is not visible. It can only be experienced. Similarly, God the Almighty is a power, not an entity. That is why we find it difficult. Even after years and years of struggle, still we are there where we started. Papa used to say external worship is a distant means of realizing God. Because the mind goes out. Whereas this is the power which is behind the mind. It is not an object. It is the very subject. Now we are talking, in Kenopanishad it is said, that because of which your eyes see, and at the same time that eyes cannot see that, know that I am. So that is the Nami is that. That because of which the tongue tastes, which cannot be tasted by the tongue. That because of which the ears hear, which cannot be heard by the ear. That power because of which thoughts are coming, cannot be understood by thoughts. Because there is the power behind it. So, the mobile charging, for example, a mobile phone needs regular charging to function properly. In the same way, a plant requires consistent watering to remain healthy and grow. Likewise, the mind too requires regular nourishment from the power within. When we forget, when we neglect, our connection becomes very weak. So Nama chanting is to revive that connection with this bhavana. Otherwise it becomes mechanical. Through higher thoughts, remembrance, spiritual practices. Without this connection, it becomes weak, restless, easily disturbed by outer situations. That power of strength within is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting with regularity gradually renews inner energy and deepens our connection with the divine power within. And we do Ramna for 15 minutes. This will be there in our mind. Might be there, might not be there. We get some idea. Between two sounds, there is silence. We are not aware of it. Between two sounds, the substratum, there is a place where there is no sound, Sound is there, but there is, when we stop, that's called silence. In the same way, beneath the ripples on water, there is calmness. Likewise, behind the continuous movement of thoughts and activities within the mind, there exists a silent and undisturbed presence. Stillness. Just like when you see that, you see only letters, you don't see the whiteness. Though often unnoticed, this inner stillness is always there. Unless we turn within, we cannot. Because it is not a subject to be mastered, lectured, experimented upon, researched. No. All that we have to do is to somehow stop the sound. Then only we will know that. No. So though often unnoticed, the inner stillness is always there. That silent presence or stillness is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. That in between. It is always there with us, but we are not aware. So between two sounds, there is silence. In the same way, beneath the ripples on water, there is calmness. Likewise, behind the continuous movement of thoughts and activities within the mind, there exists a silent, undisturbed presence. Though often unnoticed, this inner stillness is always there. That silent presence or stillness is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting with this awareness gradually quietens the mind, helps us become more and more aware of the stillness and peace within. When we read a text, we look beyond its words to grasp its meaning, is it not? We don't get stuck with the words. Puriyadilya. In the same way, when we taste food, we go beyond its appearance to experience its essence and flavors. Likewise, life too reveals deeper truths only when approached reflectively, not outwardly, and not superficially. Outer forms, events, experiences point towards an inner reality that is often overlooked in haste and distraction. That deeper reality behind all appearance is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting with reflection gradually refines perception and helps us become aware of the essence hidden within life. When Papa said during his first 2 years of struggle, sadhana, he was doing this ceaseless repetition of God's name side by side with concentrated meditation on the divine attributes. What's going on? That He is omnipotent, He is omnipresent, He is omniscient. We are just reading it, that's all. What does it mean? We are now slowly trying to understand those words. That reflection. Oh. Big words, it may be difficult for us. But these small words, like reading a text, we don't see the beyond the words, you know. Words do help us to go to the theme. The theme comes out in the form of words, you know. We make use of the words to convey the theme, but we don't recognize the words. Somebody says your lecture was wonderful, your lecture was wonderful. Okay? What is it that supports the words, you know, words? The air we breathe sustains the lives of all beings, yet it does not choose between one and another. In a similar manner, a large tree spreads its shade freely, offering shelter to all who come beneath it. Whether somebody recognizes it or not, appreciates it or not, it doesn't bother. Available to everybody. Air we breathe sustains the lives of all beings. Suppose we have doors are closed, windows are closed, we start become suffocating, you know. Immediately we start going and opening and suppose we go out for a 15 days off, we close our house, all doors, windows. As soon as we come, what do we do the first job? Open the door, suffocated. Likewise, love becomes pure and expansive when it is not limited by selfishness, expectation, or narrowness. then more the heart expands, the more peace and joy naturally arise within. That boundless love expressing through all is the Nami. So we just remember the air, no? It is available to all equally. We remember the tree. It gives the shade to everybody equally. Whether we recognize it or not, whether we condemn it or not, whether we ignore it or not, still it gives that. So the more the heart expands, the more peace and joy naturally arises. That boundless love expressing through all is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting, with this understanding, gradually widens the circle of love, leads the mind towards lasting happiness and peace. A person may go through effort, qualification, recommendation to receive even a small benefit. Suppose I want to meet an official, immediately I think who can be contacted, no? Yet, without asking, without effort, this precious human body has been given to us. Do we think about it? Suppose we ask this question, did we do anything for our human birth? இந்த மானிட ஜென்மம் கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோமா? இல்லை. இந்த நானும் நீ இருக்கே உள்ள கோயம்புத்தூர்லேருந்து வந்தோம்னு சொல்கிற அந்த நான் இருக்கே அதே ஒன்றும் பண்ணலையே. இந்த பாடி கிடைக்கிறதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? Did we do anything to get this body? Did we bring anything when we came from the mother's womb? Simple, no? Our origin. Without asking, without effort, it was given to us. 200 odd brilliant organs. Each one doing its job distinctly, you know. What the eyes do, ears cannot do. What ears do, tongue cannot do, you know. What the brain does, the liver cannot do. What the liver does, the pancreas cannot do. See. A lot of department of activities are going on, and one CEO is there. In his presence, everything goes on. A person may go through effort, qualification, recommendation to receive even a small benefit. Yet, without asking, without effort, this precious human body has been given to us. Likewise, life itself is not something we have earned through our own merit. It has been given freely, along with countless provisions needed for our existence. Behind this gift is the boundless and compassionate grace silently sustaining us. That grace is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. The All-Merciful Lord, who gives without asking. Nama chanting with gratitude gradually awakens humility and devotion towards His unconditional love. The moment we stop reading, we will forget. No? That is the problem. This is the truth, verifiable truth, you know. I am seeing correct, I am hearing correct. All my organs are functioning beautifully. But I don't recognize the power behind it. Nama chanting should help us. A steady hand on the steering wheel keeps a vehicle on the right path despite many turns. In the same way, a rudder gently guides a boat through the twists and bends of the winding water. Likewise, amidst changing situations and many distractions, inward remembrance of the divine helps us remain centered, balanced. That directing presence is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting with this understanding gradually keeps the mind aligned with Him and allows every step of life to move in the right direction. All these examples are verifiable, no? It's not a cock and bull story. Because He is there in that also. In Bhagavad Gita, in one sloka, he says, Maya Bhudam Characharam. I am there in the moving and the non-moving. The steering wheel, how did it come? No? Somebody thought, How did that exist? Spirit was there, God was there. Automobile. From the bullock car to the mobility to get, hand rickshaw, then bullock cart. Next is bullock cart. They devised, the wheel, axle, something to hold by the bullocks, and the person will motivate the bullock to. But then automobile, when it was conceived, just imagine, how did it come? We get into a car, we get into a bus, we get into a rail, we get into an aircraft. Have we thought about this? So a steady hand on the steering wheel keeps a vehicle on the right path despite many turns. In the same way, a rudder gently guides a boat through the twists and bends of the winding river. Likewise, amidst changing situation and many distractions, inward remembrance of the divine helps us remain centered, balanced. That directing presence is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting with this understanding gradually keeps the mind aligned with Him and allows every step of life to move in the right direction. Even the most advanced human-made system cannot match the precision and harmony of the human body. In its every organ functions in perfect coordination with the rest without confusion, though independent. The heartbeat, the blood circulation, the digestion, the breathing, and the many functions of the sense organs and sense of action. This intricate and intelligent design reveals a divine wisdom far beyond human understanding. Nothing in this body functions independently or accidentally. Everything reflects an underlying order and purpose. That divine intelligence is the Nami, whose name we are chanting. Nama chanting, with this understanding, gradually fills the heart with wonder, reverence, devotion towards His perfect creation. From here to here, how many joints, Only when we meet with an accident or we get fractured, we realize that. Nerves. Unimaginable. Before stepping into water, we test its depth. In the same way, before undertaking a journey, we carefully consider the available routes and modes of travel. Such thoughtful pauses help prevent avoidable mistakes. Likewise, life too requires reflection before action. Papa's own words are, the more a man becomes reflective, the nearer he approaches the springs of life. Which many of us, most of us who are coming to ashram also don't know this. What Papa said. Be reflective, Never go just by because you see that. When we see coconut oil, our reflection will enable us to know that it has come from a coconut. When we see ghee, then we know that from milk to curd to butter to ghee. reflection, reflection, reflection. We just take very nice, that's all. So behind anything, whether it is groundnut oil, whether it is sesame oil, whether it is a tiny little sesame, mustard, in that the oil is there. So likewise, life too requires reflection before action. When actions arise impulsively from emotion, egotism, restlessness or confusion, then regret often follow. But when guided by awareness and discrimination, actions become more balanced, beneficial. That guiding wisdom within is the Nami. Nama chanting gradually quietens the mind, helps us act with greater clarity, steadiness and understanding. A skilled driver moves through traffic with alertness and ease. Similarly, a surgeon operates with precision, steadiness and care. Likewise, true skill in action is not merely efficiency, but the ability to remain calm, attentive, balanced while performing one's duties. When the mind is scattered, even simple work becomes difficult. When inwardly centered, actions become graceful and effective. That inner balance and awareness arise from the Nami. Nama chanting gradually refines the mind, helps actions become more skillful, harmonious and peaceful. A building stands strong only when its foundation is firm. In the same way, a tree grows tall and stable because its roots are deep. Likewise, challenges in life can be faced steadily only when our life is rooted in truth, righteousness and inner strength. Without this foundation, even small difficulties can disturb the mind. The source of true strength and righteousness is the Nami. Nama chanting with this understanding gradually strengthens the inner foundation, helps us face life with courage, stability and faith. Many of us, or all of us, or most of us would have passed through such moments in life. Whenever we have reflected at it, we have collected the details, and then whenever something goes wrong, there is a cushioning there, no? But suppose we don't do any calculation, we get upset totally. It shakes our entire thing. So this is what now we are prompted. Every month we will have on the second Saturday, we will have these 6 sessions, 1 hour, half an hour sessions, or 1 hour sessions. And we try to, 2 minutes it will take, that's all. And rest of the time we will be doing chanting. So we are trying to harmoniously blend this with the chanting. So that the real purpose of chanting, we might be slowly deriving it. Yes, we are reading now Points to Ponder. These are all the messages given by Puja Swami Satchidananda Ji on important days. Yesterday we completed 2nd, today is 3rd. Anand Ashram completes 60 years, May 1991. Now it is 95 years. Hold fast to the high ideal set by beloved Papa Mataji. Make the ashram a haven of peace and bliss. Brothers and sisters, it's a joy to recall the day when beloved Papa and Mataji inaugurated Anand Ashram on 15th May 1931 and the short speech beloved Papa delivered on that day occasion. Ramdas, this is what he said. Ramdas has the supreme delight to speak to you today a few words at the inauguration of this holy ashram, 15th May 1931. He himself wrote, otherwise how will we know? In the book, In the Vision of God, he himself wrote, because nobody was there, was present later, no? Because he has written, we came to know this. Ramdas has the supreme delight to speak to you today a few words at the inauguration of this holy ashram. The ideal which the ashram holds before it is universal love and service, based upon the vision of divinity in all beings and creatures of the world. This aspect we have forgotten. Universal love and service, okay, that we can understand. Based upon the vision of divinity. Here every man, woman or child, to whatever denomination, creed or caste the person may belong, shall have free access. This is a place where every effort will be made to cultivate the spirit of mutual love and service, so that what is realized within its walls may prove as an example for the right conduct of human life in the outside world. The Lord is our help and guide in all matters. May He, with all His bounty, shower His blessings on the great service which this home of love and bliss has undertaken to render. So, universal love and service based upon the vision of divinity. When we are here inside, in the form as a sevak or a visitor, we try to develop mutual love and service. We always rely on the Lord, who is the Lord is our help and guide in all matters. And then what is realized within its walls, we try to keep it up and extend it to all our outer activities, not to be kept in ashram only. Or sevaks like us now, who feel sevaks, we are not sevaks. Whatever we do under the banner of seva, it should reflect this, mutual love and service. Because that is the purpose for which this has been established by our founding saints. So for every now and then we have to keep on reading and reminding us. So first one is universal love and service based upon the vision of divinity. This is a place where every effort will be made to cultivate the spirit of mutual love and service. So that as this right example, as an example for the right conduct of human life in the outside world. And third aspect is the Lord is our help and guide in all matters. And the last one is, we should always know that it's a home of love and bliss, not an institution. So when we go back to our home, we feel, what do you call it?
Longing to come.
One with it, no? That feeling we should develop. This is what Papa meant. Established in Sahaja Samadhi, beloved Papa saw everyone and everything as Ram himself and started putting into practice the lofty ideals serving his beloved Ram in his innumerable forms and in many ways. Here when he uses the word Ram, it is not Lord Ramchandramurti of Ayodhya alone. People who are doing, they can take it. Here it is Atma Ram. Spreading the glory of Ramnam and the timeless message of universal love and service all over the world. Mataji Krishna Boy, who also got established in Sahajasthiti soon after Anandashram was inaugurated, became a close associate of beloved Papa, gave him her full cooperation and support in all that he did during his sojourn in the world, and carried on independently with the invisible spiritual support of the Master after his Mahasamadhi, though her health was none too strong. They both invisibly still continue their service by guiding everyone in the ashram, and we pray that they should continue to do so forever. It can be recalled with joy that during the past 60 years of ashram life, now we can say 95 years of ashram life, everyone, irrespective of caste, creed, or nationality, was welcomed, treated with great love, enabled to return, much benefited by a deep understanding of the way to cultivate the spirit of love and service in his or her daily life, how to live a peaceful and happy life, how to expand that love and service to embrace the entire universe. Countless devotees have over the years visited Papa personally, and through his recorded audio tapes after his Mahasamadhi at Satsang with beloved Papa and Mataji, understood the glory of Ramnam, learned the purpose of life, have been striving their best to live up to the ideals pointed out by beloved Papa. The lives of many after their visit to the ashram have been transformed and blessed with peace and happiness. Many sadhakas aspiring for God realization have been greatly benefited by their contact with beloved Papa and Mataji. Though beloved Papa used to remark that very few among the visitors really possessed intense aspiration to realize God, he did say that there were a few who had such aspiration and got the maximum benefit. Everyone who came to the ashram was benefited to some extent. Thus, beloved Papa and Mataji have been able to transform the routine lives of innumerable families, free them from the life of worries and anxieties, and set their sight on the life divine, full of peace and happiness. Puja Mataji, as a compassionate mother, was not, however, satisfied with the benefit and the progress made by the devotees. She often expressed her disappointment in not having been able to see many sadhakas blessed with the highest vision. Anandashram became a field for Puja Mataji to manifest her universal love and service. She fed those who came hungry, she clothed those who were in rags, she treated and tended those who were sick, she gave whatever help was possible in cash and kind to the needy. The most important help was her gift of houses for the poor and the homeless. She constructed small houses whenever possible, and in many other cases helped them by way of giving tiles for roof or timber for windows or door frames. Though a correct count is not possible, it can be safely said about 200 houses got built by her, and more than 1,000 persons were given partial help for the shelter. As beloved Papa mentioned in his speech, quoted above, God has been guiding and helping the ashram in all matters from the very beginning, and we fervently pray that with his blessings, the great service initiated by beloved Papa and Mataji may continue in strength for many more decades, enabling many more to attain universal vision and live for universal love and service, thus contributing towards peace and happiness in the world, and in that process also enriching their own lives with the experience of oneness with God, who is eternal, infinite, who has manifested as the entire universe of name and form. In humbleness of spirit, we pray to beloved Papa and Mataji to continue guiding graciously everyone to hold fast to the high ideals set by them, and to give everyone strength and courage to translate them into beneficent activities. Make the ashram their precious gift, a haven of peace and bliss. Rajan Bhai always used to say, paradise, Enjoying, So when we are there, especially those of us who have been here, probably we may miss what is there, visible. The calmness, the quietude, the love. So we have to keep on. All these things will help us to know what all we have been blessed with. We are not serving an institution. We are not serving some people. It has been given to us by Him to expand our vision. We all know we did not bring anything to this ashram. But we have been given wonderful opportunities to become the, conduit pipes. When we give something to somebody, neither the bag nor the contents have been done by us. So the entire thing, whatever we are handling, nothing has been brought by us to this ashram. But we have been given the privilege to handle and give. So what a great privilege which everybody does not enjoy. So whenever even a small thing is small, but in our language small, type of seva, if we do, suppose somebody asks something and we tell them, immediately we should remember this, He provided a field like ashram. He brought the stranger here. He made us to ask this question and he made us to answer this. So that is how he says the ashram, their precious gift, a haven of peace and bliss. So this is the message. Hold fast to the high ideal set by beloved Papa Mataji and make the ashram a haven of peace and bliss. Now we are asking ourselves whether we are living up to this, or we become one with the activities. And then the doership will come. I have done, I did that, I have been able to do that. And my rights and wrongs, my likes and dislikes, my preferences, my priorities, my cravings, everything comes in the forefront. Just like anything in the outside. But periodical going through those books, oh, I shouldn't have talked like that, I shouldn't have done like that, I shouldn't have. Absolutely the doership. Then only we can enjoy the real Anandashram. What all have been provided with. And even today, how he provides everything. Without asking. Without mobilizing. And he gives us the privilege to handle it. So many thoughts flash in our mind. That is why a real sadhaka will never feel tired. Because there is a fountain of, enthusiasm, initiative. Because no self-interest is there. Tiny little acts, we can see that. Two days back, we have constructed a hall for Namotsava. So the vehicle cannot go through the hall. So we wanted a small road, But the person who is handling this, young man, day for yesterday when we were discussing how it can be done with the least damage to the existing, at the same time, suddenly he said, day for yesterday he said, tomorrow by 4:30 you come, you can drive the vehicle. And yesterday we went there, not 4:30, 5:15, we drove the vehicle. That enthusiasm, that commitment, that joyful thing. He did not say that I have done it, We remember with love and gratitude. So that is then God makes us to see that in the fulfillment of it. No self-interest, So in any work, whether it is washing the clothes, whether it is cooking, Suddenly a group of visitors come. We don't know whether food will be there. 9.99% somehow they manage to give. Please ask them to wait. No? So in our house, suppose a new visitor comes, we will not say sorry. You have only calculated this. So all these things are reminders to us. How those who so many small incidents that come up in our life where God is teaching us the love, mutual love and sacrifice, mutual love and practice.
I thought that so many times.
Eh?
Unexpected visitors, what will we do?
He said he thought about this many times. Unexpected visitors, what will we do? He's thought about the same thing. What if unexpected visitors come, then what will happen? So,
We have no idea. We cannot say morning you take 20 kilos of rice, 1 liter of this. No.
Because no button computer is not making.
Even today, though we have been closely associating with the ashram for more than 3 decades, even today, if you ask me how is the arrangement for going on, zero.
That is the real example. That
Suddenly people will come.
it is possible. It is open the door.
Nowadays, it is okay. Hotels are available, facilities are available. But 15 years back, there was no hotel anywhere nearby. So when they come, we have to give. Mataji was giving. Even when this guy, when she was cooking with firewood. Even at 10 o'clock when the train comes on those days, to come all the way, whether by walking to ashram, immediately Mataji, we were told that Mataji would start cooking for them, hot, and then serve. That is why she was very particular that we should keep something always in the canteen. So when somebody told Mataji that if nobody turns up, it will go a waste, she said it will not be a waste, it will be eaten by worms and ants and everything. Because first thing is, suppose 10 o'clock or 10:30 somebody comes, whoever is there at the gate, they will first ask, have you had your meal? And many people used to come and tell me that. So these things, remind us our commitment. Suppose in our vyavaharik pressure, we might dilute unknowingly. So these are the things which keeps on reminding. Ashram. So he says, hold fast to the high ideals set by beloved Papa Mataji and make the ashram a haven of peace and bliss. It's a joy to recall the day when beloved Papa and Mataji inaugurated Ananda Ashram on 15th May 1931, and the short speech. Established in Sahaja Samadhi, beloved Papa saw everyone and everything as Ram himself, and started putting into practice the lofty ideals, serving his beloved Ram in his innumerable forms in many ways, spread the glory of Ram Nam and the timeless message of universal love and service all over the world. Mataji Krishnabai, who also got established in Sahaja Siddhi soon after Ananda Ashram was inaugurated, became a close associate of beloved Papa, gave him her full cooperation and support in all that he did during his sojourn in the world, and carried on independently with the invisible spiritual support of the Master after his Mahasamadhi, though her health was none too strong. Because 1931, the ashram was started, 1963, Papa dropped the body. 32 years after that. And then Mataji dropped the body in 1989. They both invisibly still continue their service by guiding everyone in the ashram, and we pray that they should continue to do so forever. It can be recalled with joy that during the past 60 years of ashram life, everyone, irrespective of caste, creed or nationality, was welcomed, treated with great love, enabled to return, much benefited by a deep understanding of the way to cultivate the spirit of love and service in his or her daily life, how to live a peaceful and happy life, how to expand that love and service to embrace the entire universe. Countless devotees have over the years visited Papa personally and through his recorded audio tapes after his Mahasamadhi, had Satsang with beloved Papa and Mataji, understood the glory of Ramnam, learned the purpose of life, have striven and have been striving their best to live up to the ideals pointed out by beloved Papa. The lives of many, after their visit to the ashram, have been transformed and blessed with peace and happiness. Many sadhakas aspiring for God realization have been greatly benefited by their contact with beloved Papa and Mataji. Though beloved Papa used to remark that very few among the visitors really possessed intense aspiration to realize God, he did say that there were a few who had such aspiration and got the maximum benefit. Everyone who came to the ashram was benefited to some extent. Thus, beloved Papa and Mataji have been able to transform the routine lives of innumerable families, free them from the life of worries and anxieties, set their sight on the life divine, full of peace and happiness. Puja Mataji, as a compassionate mother, was not, however, satisfied with the benefit gained and the progress made by the devotees. She often expressed her disappointment in not having been able to see many sadhakas blessed with the highest vision. Anandashram became a field for Puja Mataji to manifest her universal love and service. She fed those who came hungry, she clothed those who were enraged, she treated and tended those who were sick, she gave whatever help was possible in cash and kind to the needy. The most important help was her gift of houses for the poor and homeless. As beloved Papa mentioned in his speech quoted above, God has been guiding and helping the ashram in all matters from the very beginning, and we fervently pray that with his blessings, the great service initiated by beloved Papa and Mataji may continue in strength for many more decades, enabling many more to attain universal vision and live for universal love and service, thus contributing towards peace and happiness in the world, and in the process also enriching their own lives with the experience of oneness with God, who is eternal, infinite, who has manifested as the entire universe of name and form. In humbleness of spirit, we pray to beloved Papa and Mataji to continue guiding graciously everyone to hold fast to the high ideals set by them, and to give everyone strength and courage to translate them into beneficent activities, make the ashram their precious gift, a haven of peace and bliss. Not merely reading, reflection. Otherwise we will not reach. Reflection with gratitude. Every time the me and mine wells up in our mind, it has to be subdued. Because the me and mine has relevance only when it is provided, this is provided, So I should keep on hammering this. Because we try to go within. Nothing we treat it at the superficial level. Only when we develop that, when we go through the books, we will be able to understand. That is why though a number of books are printed and given, precious words, golden words, unless the prompting comes to reflect more and more deeply on everything. A small book is necessary, finished, if we reflect it properly. A casual reading, no, it won't help. Because every word from them has come from their depth. So that it is not come from the lip level. It has come from their deep, what you call, heart. So we have also to go deep, then only we will be able to understand. Outwardly it may look nice, but if it has to be really sweet, you have to go. Reflection, reflection, reflection. So sometime in a day in our ashram life, those who are here or those who come and go, they must find. That is why this is the concept of Maun Mandir, where we give some. Nobody will be able to read everything. So we have culled out some portions, some words of wisdom of Papa, and put it there so that when you just go there, one revelation or one utterance will get aligned to us, or we will get aligned to it. That is enough. We will start looking at it intently. Reflection, reflection, reflection. Right from the start, we used to see that he was always giving importance for this reflection. The first book he wrote in 1925, In Quest of God. The turn came to him from 1920. Till 1920, he was like any one of us. He was a grihastha, he was a professional man, he was a social being. So when the 2 years change, how was he able to derive the maximum benefit? Reflection. So 1925 when he wrote In Quest of God, or Reflections. Then, no, the reflection is there.
There, Swamiji.
Lamp,
No, I'll pick it up.
wait, leave it. Signposts.
Oh, signpost. Oh, in Quest of God also you found.
So in the first one,
Both are
not necessarily, only for this particular. So this is his first book. Before he entered into the text, he gives who is Ram. He uses the word Ram. It can only come from reflection, deep reflection. It was about 2 years ago that Ram was first kindled in the heart of his humble slave Ramdas a keen desire to realize his infinite love. To strive to approach and understand Ram is to recede from the world of vanishing forms, because Ram is the only truth, the only reality. Ram is a subtle and mysterious power that pervades and sustains the whole universe. Birthless and deathless is he. He is present in all things and in all creatures who only appear as separate entities due to their ever-changing forms. To wake up from this illusion of forms is to realize at once the unity or love of Ram. Love of Ram means love of all beings, all creatures, all things in the world, because Ram is in all is in Ram, Ram is all in all. To realize this great truth, we, who through ignorance feel as separate individuals, should submit ourselves to the will and working of the infinite power, the infinite love Ram, who is one and all-pervading. By a complete surrender to the will of Ram, we lose consciousness of the body, which keeps us aloof from him. Me and mine. And find ourselves in a state of complete identification union with Ram, who is in us, everywhere around us. In this condition, hatred, which means consciousness of diversity, ceases. Love, consciousness of unity, is realized. This divine love can be attained by humbling ourselves to such a degree as to totally subdue our egoism, self-assertion as a separate individual. So this Ram, to get this subtle and mysterious power, Because he was not he did not follow any tradition. He did not join any organization. He did not go and crowd around a guru, just like what you all do to Papa. He did not do anything like that. His father initiated him with the Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Even before that, he was chanting Ram Ram. And after the initiation also, he has added Om. So nothing is conventional here. Whatever he writes, it has come from deep within only. Reflection. Otherwise, in such a short time, how can he get that? Even after decades of association, we still try to find meaning for subtle and mysterious power. To define subtle and mysterious power, what an amount of inward journey he must have undertaken. Think. He is not quoting Shastras. So he has to dive deep into it and then find out and then reveal it, no? And in the first book, okay, anyway, you can keep on talking about that. Because the reflection, because his own words, he made us to go through that. Be reflective and meditative. Not at the superficial level. Hari Om. I think that will do for today. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om, Hari Om.
Sitting on my Swamiji. Keep on.
Where's the mom?